Hi, have you ever said to yourself, I know that I could just get there if I just tried a little harder? Or when you're feeling like a failure, have you ever thought to yourself, I need to just try harder? Maybe someone else has said that to you. Why aren't you trying harder? Well, I want you to stop doing that and I want you to take a different approach. My name is Fiona Bennett. I'm an intuitive women's life coach, educator, and energy healer. And I want to talk to you today about doing it differently. I'm going to read to you a little excerpt from a book called U Squared by Price Pritchett. I'm listening to the desperate sounds of a life or death struggle going on a few feet away. There's a small fly burning out the last of its short life's energies in a futile attempt to fly through the glass of the window pane. The whining wings tell the poignant story of the fly's strategy. Try harder. But it's not working. The frenzied effort offers no hope for survival. Ironically, this struggle is part of the trap. It's impossible for the fly to try hard enough to succeed at breaking through the glass. Nevertheless, this little insect has staked its life on reaching its goal through raw effort and determination. This fly is doomed. It will die there on the windowsill. Across the room, 10 steps away, the door is open. 10 seconds of flying time, and this small creature could reach the outside world it seeks. With only a fraction of the effort now being wasted, it could be free of this self-imposed trap. The breakthrough possibility is there. It would be so easy. Why doesn't the fly try another approach? Something dramatically different? How did it get so locked in on the idea that this particular route and determined effort offer the most promise for success? What logic is there in continuing until death to seek a breakthrough with the more of the same? No doubt this approach makes sense to the fly. Regrettably, it's an idea that will kill. Trying harder isn't necessarily the solution to achieving more. It may not offer any real promise for getting what you want out of life. And sometimes, in fact, it's a big part of the problem. If you stake your hopes for a breakthrough on trying harder than ever, you may kill your chances for success. Price Pritchett. I love that. Because that little fly is just like you and me. It is so locked in to pushing its head against that window, trying and trying and trying and trying to get to the outside. And of course we want to get to the other side. We want to get happier, healthier, wealthier. We want to be thinner. We want to be employed, and we want to run the race. We want to do whatever it is that we've set ourselves up as our goal. But if we keep trying to do it in the same exact way, and we keep having the same result, then it should be obvious that it's not going to happen. The more we keep doing it the same way, doesn't mean that we're going to get a different result. It just means the more we're going to fail in the same way and keep feeling worse about ourselves and keep perpetuating these beliefs that we can't do it. And that's one of the sad things, is that we keep feeling and feeding into that belief that we can't do it. And we can. We absolutely can, if we're willing to do things differently. So with that story, the fly needed to stop, but not stop completely, because then what happens is it's going to die and end up on the windowsill. I don't want you to stop completely. I want you to stop and breathe. Always breathe. And take a moment and reflect. Reflect on, what are you actually doing? So what am I doing in my life right now to get to what I want? And is it working? If it's not working, then stop doing those things. And do I really want that thing that I think I want? Because If that thing that you are trying for isn't something you really want, you're never going to get it. When we have a goal that we really want, we are going to work for it. So there's 3 things that are essential when we are trying to achieve something in our lives. We have to want it with a deep and burning desire. So it can't be something that someone else wants for us. Not our spouse, not our parents, not our grandparents, not our employer. It has to be from within. So this is a time to reflect on inside. Where does this goal come from? Where is this want from? Is it from you or is it from somewhere else? Is it a deep burning desire that you have? Is this your want? Is this your path? Is this the right goal for you? That's important. Are you trying to get out a window when you should be trying to go for the door? Take a moment and reflect. And really understand why. Why do you want what you want? Connect with it on a deep, personal, emotional level. It has to mean something to you. So we have to have a want, and we have to know why we want it. And we have to have faith that we can achieve it. So maybe you don't have that faith right now. Maybe you don't have that confidence. So maybe you believe other flies can fly out the door, but you can't. You're scared. So is there some way that you can build that confidence? What are the things that you have already achieved? There are probably many things that you have achieved in your life. Reflect on those. What have you achieved in your life? Everything. Make a list of every single thing you've ever achieved in your life. They might not be big things to other people, but they are yours. You are someone who is capable of achieving. Start paying attention. Pay attention to everything you achieved today, even. What did you achieve yesterday? What did you achieve in your life so far? It's probably a lot more than you give yourself credit for. Start to pay attention to all of the things you have overcome in your life to get this far. The voices that we hear are so often negative. Anyone else telling you, way to go, good for you, is a bonus. Start being your cheerleader. You need to be the loudest, most positive, most inspiring voice in your life. So start paying attention and become that for yourself. Really begin to believe you can do it. You can do it. Without belief in yourself, it's almost impossible. It's impossible to achieve what you want to achieve, whether that is getting out of bed in the morning on time or climbing Mount Everest. You must believe you can do it. Have faith. If you have a goal, if you have a vision, it was put there for a reason. If it's truly yours, if that goal and vision is truly yours, it came to you for a reason. So it is yours to achieve. You can do it. And then the third is draw on your ability, your will to do it. So it's not about trying harder. It's about having the decision to do it. When you have those first two, you know for sure it's yours. It's the right thing. It's your thing. And you believe in yourself completely. You need to clear out all of the things that are blocking you from believing. Clear out the things that are stopping you from being on the right path. And then be able and willing to take those action steps to get there. There's 3 things that are required. You don't have to wait till you're ready to do it. Nobody's ever ready to do big things. There's always going to be fear. There's always going to be a desire to procrastinate. Everyone has that. People think that that person who did that big thing, they didn't have that, but they did. They just did it anyway. They were the person willing to do it anyway. So you be that person. Be the person willing to do it anyway. So whether it's to do with diet, whether it's to do with exercise, whether it's to do with getting to the bus on time, whether it's to do with setting a morning routine, whether it's to do with making that sales call, you just have to decide to do it and then do it, because you know your goal is the right one for you, you believe in yourself, and you're willing to take the action. All 3 things, it's a recipe. All 3 things have to be part of that recipe. It's not about trying harder. It's about all 3 factors have to be there. And if there's parts of that are missing, then look around and see what resources are available to you. Get help to get those pieces in place. So work with someone to ensure that your vision is correct and that your vision is clear, crystal clear. Work with someone to ensure that your confidence is high and strong. Work with someone to know what the right action steps are and who will hold you accountable and support you to take them. It's not about trying harder. It's about putting things in place to make it easy. Make it easier for yourself. Do something that you want to do, that you love to do, that is exciting for you to want to do, that you know why you're doing it. And then put all that stuff in place, and then it's not effort, it's effortless. Yes, you have to do the work, but it's effortless. If you want help with any of those 3 parts, please contact me. I would love to help you. And my name again is Fiona Bennett. I'm an intuitive women's life coach, educator, energy healer, and I am with Life Learning Strategies. My website is lifelearningstrategies.com. You can reach me at bennett.lifelearningstrategies@gmail.com. And you can please subscribe to this channel. I would love that. I really appreciate that. And please leave me a comment. I would definitely get back to you. And I hope you have a fantastic day.